like a 9-person entourage filming him. There's like 27 people filming him.
And you better get the good angle, every one of you. It's a superstar. It's Jay Lucas.
Jay Lucas, I think, he's one of these guys, Mose, that we've been calling him underrated for so long that it almost feels like an insult. And let me tell you, for a young guy like this, to hear underrated, at a certain point it puts a chip on your shoulder. And it can either sink you or it can elevate you. Well, here's a chance to see if it's going to elevate you or not. Because one of the pillars of Action Wrestling is his opponent tonight.
I never know what continent he's on anymore, Dylan.
A day one Action Wrestling guy when this promotion has needed to be defended or its integrity upheld. Or we needed a guy to deliver at a high level. Bob's always been there. And tonight he's here at the Lion Creek Brewery in Newnan, Georgia for Newnan Fight Club. Bringing it right to the young gun. And it wasn't so long ago when Action first started 6 years ago. This was a role reversal situation. Bobby Flaco was the Jay Lucas then. Now Bob is a global star in independent wrestling modes.
And Bob was one that for a long time there was in that position, like you said, of being overlooked, underrated, being told by all these people, man, you're just so good. You're going to be everywhere soon. And it feels like soon never comes. And now Bob, through all those trials, tribulations, man, like you said, has put Action on his back. And Jay, as much as he appreciates that the A4 love here, like you said, man, at a certain point, bro, it sucks not being appreciated. It really does, man. And it's something to win over Bobby Flaco. You talk about a measuring stick match in Action Wrestling.
Yep.
Outside of maybe Manders, I don't know if there's a bigger one than Bob Flaco.
I think I agree with that, especially with the run Bob's been on. I'm lazy and didn't bother to look up the stats. Is it 9 out of the last 10?
I was going to say, he had that run. He had 5 straight.
I want to say he's won 8 or 9
8 out of his last 10, I believe you're right.
Here's the thing. Manders defeated Alex Kane for the Action Wrestling title. But the previous Action show, Madras Mayhem, a 6-man tag team match, Bobby Flaco pinned Alex Kane in that match. So Flaco is kind of owed a title shot. That's something to think of. But if Jay Lucas gets this win tonight, that inverts everything. That changes the entire game. And suddenly, Jay Lucas coming in, getting a singles win over Bob, even just a one-off win like that, Bob, the caliber he is, in my opinion, you'd have to seriously consider Jay for a title shot.
Have to. And it's something that he's just itching and fighting and clawing for, that is Jay. We saw, years ago when I was still like re-announcing at TWE, bro, I remember a young Jay Lucas.
That's right.
Me and you talking about, like, it feels like this kid's a year away, and it still feels like he's on that grind. But all that said, he's gotten better through that.
Oh, he's great. He's a great young wrestler. Absolutely great.
And he's in control, Dylan.
Yeah, in the dead center. Oh, that was an interesting technique.
I was about to say.
Did you notice he snatched the wrist there of Bob on the cover? Interesting extra technique there from Jay Lucas. This is not a title match, but in a weird way, this almost feels like a champion of Action Wrestling against a challenger who's trying to make a permanent imprint here. Jay's had a lot of matches here, often in tag team action. Not exclusively, but often. Oh, wait, what's this? He's trying to hook him. Maybe look at air raid crash variation. Oh,
I got every bit of it.
Yeah, he's got him. 2.
You said it, Dylan. It's not a title match. It feels like the stakes were raised the minute Bob rode in.
It does. I think Bob needs a win to continue that momentum and to say, hey, I know Manders won the title, but don't forget about me. Don't forget that I pinned Alex Kane in that 6-man tag. Don't forget that I've been on an incredible run as a singles wrestler. And Jay Lucas is saying, hey, don't forget about me, Action. I don't want to be a guy that's just around whenever you feel like filling a spot on a card. I want to be a mainstay here.
Right.
That's what the stakes are in this match.
Both obviously wrestling tonight with a heavy heart. I want to shout out Reggie Ray, just to power. It's been a very rough last couple of days for the A4 family. We're thinking of everybody, wishing, just thinking positive energy. So to be in there across from someone you know knows that same feeling, it's got to be a little different in that sense too.
Yep, definitely a heightened sense of emotion.
Yes.
From both these guys and from everybody affiliated with the floor.
Yes.
At this time, definitely condolences to everybody there. As Jay Lucas now back in the driver's seat.
Feeling a little bit. Feels like, well, he knew, listen, if nobody else in this brewery thought Jay Lucas could win this match, he did. When he stepped in out of that curtain, when he stepped in the building, when he woke up this morning, Jay knew, I can beat Bobby Flaco tonight. Now, the thing is, you got to do it.
Yep, that's the thing. You got to do it. You got to get it done. And if you make a match, this is what happens. Man, it's loud in here. We still got people spilling in this building, too.
Going absolutely crazy for Flaco.
What a great crowd tonight on a Thursday. I said 175. We might be flirting with 200 here for a Thursday night. How about it, Noonan, Georgia? How about Bob going up top? Going, turned him out. Two. Man.
Stays on Jay. Does not stop, does Bob. Big reversal there. Lucas feels the moment.
Keeping that energy up. Oh, you got to be careful with Bob in that position. He likes that DDT. He hooked it. Spiked it. He had to work for him, but he was able to turn just enough. Two. I thought he had him. We've seen him beat some big names with that crossbody. We've seen him beat some big names with that DDT.
Bob knows it. Bob feels it. I mean, that was as good as it gets. Top of the dome on that spike.
I gotta wonder, maybe AO driver, maybe that cutter.
Yeah, he's got such a deep arsenal. And then Bob may throw out something we've never even seen. That's what this kid brings. Oh! Strong as it gets.
Yeah, he creamed him. Jay absolutely creamed him with that. Bob! Just domed him with that powerbomb, and he holds on. Back of the head. He knows the back of the head's hurt. He saw the way he whiplashed up. He's gonna. I thought he had him. Mosey saw the way that he whiplashed up on that powerbomb, and he said, I'm gonna get him right in the back of the head. I'm gonna KO him.
Sized him up, hit just where he wanted. Those ones you don't see coming hurt the most. And Bob looking a little rocked right now.
Man, Jay Lucas, he's in the driver's seat. He's on fire right now. And this might be the moment for this kid. Huge opportunity for him.
This is a crossroads moment. Where this match ends could come from this decision right here from Jay and from what Bob can do to fight back. And there he goes. Just throwing punches, Bob.
Bob was like holding on to that rope for dear life.
He's covering up, Dylan. I mean, this is the part, as our official, you hate being there saying, how much is enough when you're covering up out there, not fighting back, eating punches over and over. That's hard.
Yeah, that powerbomb, I think, rocked him pretty badly. DDT! Oh, Jay's lost sight of him. Jay's lost. Stop it, Keller! Into a cover. 1, 2. That's it.
They fought that one all the way on the Amazon.
And Mose. Jay Lucas stepped up.
Yes.
Tremendous performance and defeat tonight from the kid, and I certainly hope, in my mind, he has more singles match opportunities if he wants them here at Action Wrestling. But to me, the story of this match is that Bobby Flaco, sort of sneakily perhaps to some people, continues to build that resume. And in my view, we are nearing the time for him